What started out as just a hobby for Oscar Wong in 1994 has turned into one of the Southeast's leading native craft breweries. Highland Brewing was the first of its kind in Asheville, and now the legacy of the brand is being handed down from father to daughter in what some call North Carolina's royal family of beer.
We were the first legal brewing operation in Asheville, North Carolina since Prohibition. I hear being called Godfather beer a lot from people. I think it's kind of stuck. The Scots-Irish settled this area initially, and in honor of those settlers, original settlers, we named it Highland. My name is Oscar Wong. My title sometimes is founder.
I'm Leah Ashburn, and I'm president of Highland Brewing. There's a lot of beer in the market, and I think that Dad's sort of American dream story of coming from Jamaica and getting an education here and starting two businesses, and then it going second generation to a female. I mean, that's so American. That can't happen anywhere else.
I had an opportunity to get into a brewing business. I got going and treated it as a hobby for many years, not making any money, and it took about 8 years to break even. But as now and then, quality and consistency were key.
So when you're x-raying a beer, what are you looking for?
Well, it's really fill level is number one.
Okay.
Does it have a cap? The very first beer that we made is an English amber style ale. It was made in 1994. It has morphed over the years. Now it's today's Gaelic ale, which is our biggest selling and most popular beer.
This is where we're cooking the beer. We've got raw materials, and the entire brewing process is done in this area. And kegging. We'll do about 45,000 barrels of beer this year. And
45,000 barrels. That seems like a lot of barrels of beer to count on the wall.
It's a very long song. Working with Dad is really special to me. I've been his kid, but working as peers, as adults, is a completely different experience. Dad and I talked many times a year for so many years about how he's feeling about Highland.
The trick was, how do I talk her into it without pushing? I mean, I've learned way back when, she's like her mother, that way I push hard, it makes it worse. So
maybe
let it ride. I'm here every day because I enjoy being here. When you consider that I'm older than all the parents of our staff, it's like having a whole bunch of kids. This whole business is real for young people. I enjoy hanging around with them because I see a vitality, a modernism.
Talking about vitality, and there's some team members that we have that are so full of life and ideas and have really kind of reinvigorated Highland and what Highland is capable of. That Highland is more than a brewery to so many people, that just kind of blew me away. I feel like I have these huge shoes to fill. It's been a really big deal to kind of follow in his footsteps and learn that I have to do that my own way.
Obviously, everything familial is really endearing, but Leah's her own independent leader, which is kind of the coolest part.
So I'm quite proud of her, and I feel like sometimes wow, our little Pokey that's running
I
around.
knew it. I knew it was going to say Pokey. That was my nickname when I was a baby. I appreciate the trust that he's put in me, but I also appreciate his input, and I still want that. So I'm so glad that you're still here every day. I will not let him retire. Not that he would anyway. But it's been a special time. Not many people get to experience this.
Highland Brewing Company is at 12 Old Charlotte Highway in Asheville, and their tasting room is open Monday through Thursday from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m., Fridays and Saturdays from 12 to 10, and Sundays from 12 to 6. They also have tours of their brewing facility and offer live music on their rooftop deck and meadow. For more information, visit their website at highlandbrewing.com.